The location is the Mandalay Bay Convention Center, and this is the registration area. And right by the registration area is a sign, and I'm going to read the relevant sentence. PPAI will monitor attendee movements on the exhibit hall floor, product pavilion areas, convention center lobbies, ballrooms, and meeting rooms. So they are going to be able to know if I, as an attendee, stopped at booth 1, booth 2, booth 3, and what I was interested in. This is the Facebook experience expanded to conventions. This is the long statement of what they are going to do with our badges. Interesting, isn't it? So we finally made it to the expo floor. Some 25,000 people will have attended this event before it is over, and it is over early this afternoon, Thursday. 11,000 of those people will be distributors, people who will go to businesses in Las Vegas, go to casinos with a whole catalog of items and said, what do you want here? Now, those of us who live in Las Vegas are subject to a lot of promotional items. Like every Wednesday at XYZ Casino may be gift day, and there's a different gift each day. Some days those gifts are free, and other days, because of our losses, they're worth hundreds of dollars. At any rate, we're going to take a look here and see what the manufacturers have in the line of promotional products. And by the way, this is the largest expo of its kind in North America, and I believe Las Vegas is the perfect location for such an expo.
We all know how valuable the back of the phone real estate is. We've all seen the sleeves that your cards can slide into. Ours is closes with Velcro, so your items are secure. And we've got a bifold.
So you can put a card in there, right? Or your driver's license. Yeah.
Cash in there. We have a bifold style, a booklet style, and a trifold style, which makes a desk stand to monitor text and alerts and that sort of thing.
So who would use this as a promotional item?
We could use it for just about anybody. Car dealers, casinos for people's club cards, anywhere where people would like to travel a little lighter. A lot of people get rid of their wallets and just carry their items in this.
I got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Need a trophy? This is Jay and Charles, and they have some lovely things here. Everything engravable. I kept seeing the name Sage when I was looking at the PPAI website, and gentleman here told me that Sage is software. Distributors can use the Sage software, and it will automatically put in the products that this distributor is featuring in the software, and I guess saving the distributor lots of time and effort on his own. This is a large booth. It is from Sunscope, and I stopped here because look at the variety of mugs they have. And gentlemen told me they are Los Angeles based, and they stock everything there, and then they put the logos on themselves, so you get a fast turnaround. Trouble is, a lot of people give away these, and one ends up with lots of mugs, but they're better than the plastic bottles. This is Galactic, and they call themselves a fun time line, and you can see why. They've got lots of sporting objects, and I suppose you can put the name of your car dealership on here and attract the kids, and maybe they'll bring in their parents who will buy a car. In my years of covering Las Vegas conventions, I have had many of these lanyards, and almost every one of them has advertising. This is Marathon Manufacturing and Supply, and I stopped here because of a sign they had that said, that talked about comfort wear, and I wondered what comfort wear was, and the young woman here explained to me that it was a knit product, but then she went on to say that Marathon, located in Ohio, was one of the first companies to print on lanyards. But of course now there are many other companies that do it. But that they started making printed shoelaces, and then they went to lanyards, and then they went to little scarves, and they have a sewing company now. In my background, I loved my home economics class, and we learned how to sew. And the woman here said, well, it's very difficult. We have 4 sewers. They're older women, but it's very difficult to find younger people who like sewing. And I thought, interesting. Though I took home economics, I don't believe that subject exists anymore. Anyway, Marathon Manufacturing is here, and if you want a special table cover or looks like lanyards and ribbons and all kinds of things, they will be happy to make it for you. Sanmar has a big booth here, and apparently they will do lots of personalized clothing, and it looks like it's nicely designed for young folks today. I have never seen this at a trade show before. It is a water refill station. Hopefully for your stainless steel lined water containers. This is Chris, and I stopped here because the sign says Chocolate Inn and Taylor and Grant, and I wondered what was going on. So what is it that you have here?
Okay. So we are a large confections company based out of Long Island, New York. Our parent company is called Nassau Candy. We're one of the largest distributors of confections in America. We have about 8 different hubs across the U.S. We sometimes have trucks that say Nassau Candy that go back and forth, so if you ever see one on the road, that is us. We produce a lot of our chocolates at Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Marshall's, 7-Eleven. We basically sell to these companies and they repackage under their own labeling. But we have access to over 10,000 different confections, anything and everything you can think of. We also partner with some name brands such as Godiva, Ghirardelli, so we have access to all that stuff as well. And our promo side, Chocolate Inn, we can do any custom packaging you can think of. We bought a company that has mugs and drinkware, so we can incorporate fresh chocolate in the mugs and put them in nice little boxes and send them out to your customers.
You have giveaways here that
Yes.
you were...
We have some chocolate foiled squares in here.
So restaurants use that kind of
Yes.
stuff, right?
Restaurants, we have mint tins that go to restaurants, the little butter mints that you get at diners and restaurants. We have that stuff as well. Really, really great product. And the biggest thing that separates us from a lot of our competitors is that all of our chocolate is made fresh, made to order. Not many people offer that, and we've really put our money where our mouth is, and we even make our mints in-house as well.
Okay, well, that's a lot.
I know, I talk fast. Sorry, guys.
Well, he's from New York, and we love New York. Thank you, Eric, and he's at a booth called USA-opoly, and I see Monopoly here, and I asked, why are you at this show? Because Monopoly's Monopoly, isn't it?
Well, Monopoly is Monopoly. It's 83 years old this year, #1 board game in the world. But what we do is we do custom versions. So this is Cal Portland, which is a cement company.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay.
Yeah, this is Cal Portland's a cement company. So what we do is we do custom versions. So now you have a bag of cement, you have a cement truck, you have a dump truck, you have earth movers and a hard hat. And now instead of Boardwalk and Park Place and Pennsylvania Avenue, now you're trading, buying, selling, and trading their greatest assets. So these are locations around the country and all their different products that they offer and sell. And the community chest and chance cards, we rename and rephrase to now cement and materials. And you can see there's custom phrases that are all relevant about Cal Portland also.
So they would give them to their major customer, give this as a kind of a gift to a major customer?
They can either resell them, they can give them as to their customers, they can give them to their employees, it could be a new product launch if they've got a new product, it could be all kinds of different stuff, a new branding, maybe they're rebranding themselves and changing their name, because this is the #1 board game in the world, so the vehicle that you're using is just an amazing platform to show off what you do. And we customize everything with the deed cards too, and also the game box top, game box bottom, and the game board set.
Well, and I don't think people would throw this away. I mean, like some promotional products, one more glasses wiper or whatever.
Yeah,
you
no,
know.
this is absolutely. I mean, everyone's got a Monopoly game, in their house. They play. But the neat thing about these, they're very collectible. We only make X amount of them for the customer. That's all that's on the face of the earth, and they'll get taken home and played with families. So yeah, it's a wonderful vehicle for marketing or giving as a gift or whatever it is.
Okay, Eric, right?
Yes.
Eric, thank you very much for
Yes.
that explanation. It was
Pleasure,
great.
Diane. Pleasure. Nice chatting.
Normally, I would say that Mad Dasher promotional rain ponchos would be terrible for Las Vegas. However, in the last week, we have had tremendous rain, and this would be so welcome. Anyway, you can put your logo on these Mad Dashers and stay dry. Every convention I attend gives away bags, and all of them are advertising vehicles. And here is American Ad Bag. Made in America. Beautiful Chicago bag. So they come in all sizes and colors. The Yugo Bags booth, and this sign attracted my attention. Well, I stopped here because I was curious about what this was. And the fake blood bags actually hold t-shirts. And the woman here was explaining this has been very popular. And in particular, with health-related promotions, such as, let's say you gave blood at a particular time when it was needed, they may give you one of these as a little present for a thank you gift. I'm not sure about this, but the lady says this has been very popular. So here it is, a new way to promote health-related activities. Kelly, and I'm asking, what is the story behind the love bottle?
The love bottle. Who doesn't need more love nowadays, right? Especially
Right.
in this country. So the love bottle came from the heart of Nina Yu. She's based in Portland, Oregon. She was studying neuroscience and doing clinical studies on her way to a medical profession, and she just realized that we just weren't taking care of ourselves and drinking enough water. So she wanted to encourage not only her patients, but just everyone, to encourage them to drink more water, but also bring more love into their hearts as well, to share it with others. So she created Love Bottle. One of the unique features of the Love Bottle is it has an embossed heart that's on the glass, as well as a message of the bottle that you are loved, so that you remember that each time you take a sip from the bottle. It's made in America. Every single component of it is made in America. The glass that we use is actually 40% recycled content. She is a woman-owned business, minority-owned, and not only is she made in America, she actually gives 5% to charity water. So that's a non-profit.
Now, how is this? Can you put promotional names on it?
Absolutely, yeah. So we actually have retail items that we sell on our website and from natural stores, but companies can also put their logos on it, and we actually print it here on the bottle. And we have a variety of different designs. Back to you. You can do, we have companies do maps. This one's Hyatt Regency. They did the city of the...
I'm not going to give any credit.
Okay, I think I get the whole idea here, and I thank you very much. I think I'm going to go online. Is it lovebottle.com or something?
Yes.
And I may buy one because I have trouble drinking water, and those stainless steel things, you can't see what's going on.
And one of the things our friends tell you is they're leak proof. So they're leak proof. If I can put it in my bag with my laptop, I know it's not going to leak.
Okay, I got it. Thank you very much.
Diane.
Well, I thought this was pretty obvious. These are plush toys that can be customized by Soft Stuff Creations. And then they had these here, and I thought, well, this is an animal that I had missed. I was told that these are marshmallows, and the character is Toasty. And where was it? Where it's?
Lake George RV Park.
Lake George RV Park. This is their mascot. So, by golly, where else would I learn such a thing? It's really a soft toy, is it too? I mean, people who live there or who stay there can buy?
Yeah, exactly.
Buy a little Toasty and take it home. This is Soft Stuff Creations. Explanation, the valet service is for packages that one may purchase here or a bunch of samples, and they go in the golf cart and you don't have to carry them around. Well, I'll be curious about this, a free gift with every greeting card, and the woman here explained that they produce greeting cards that also contain a link so that you can download a free song, like the song Celebration on your birthday. It's a little better than just a plain card. Well, I would agree. This is a large display. It's Showdown Displays, and it looks like they will make tents or flags and attract attention all over. Here's a name that says what they offer, Rapid Threads, and it looks like there is gear here for sports. This is Camp Chef, and they have embossed cast iron cookware. I never knew such a thing could be done. I never thought about it. How popular is this?
It's very popular.
Yeah?
Yep.
With whom? I mean, who would be?
Really anyone in the outdoor industry, anyone who works outdoors, who works with a lot of casinos, work with a lot of construction companies, power companies. Like I said, anyone who's in the outdoor cooking industry. They love it and have a product that you can use every single day and have a logo that lasts forever and truly goes down in history.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's why I come to conventions, to see what I never knew existed.
Yeah, thank you.
I saw this sign, and the gentleman here offered to give me a sample package with dog tags, and I said, well, I have dogs, but he says, no, not that kind of dog tags, military style dog tags. Boy, talk about a narrow point of view. Anyway, this is Eagle ID. Eagle, excuse me, I get everything wrong here. EagleID.com, proudly made in the USA. I think we've all seen these little kits from time to time. This is Ready for Kits, Tender Corporation. Little first aid kits. Everything you would need on a trip. Hopefully you wouldn't need them, but Ready for Kits. These are Quake City caps. Richardson Seating Corporation, and obviously they can personalize the bar stools in your bar. But it also reminds me perhaps it's time for me to take a rest as well. So I'll be leaving the PPAI Expo 2018. It's been a great show. I wish I had more energy so that I could see absolutely every booth at this show.